Hello everybody, I hope you can hear me. I hope I have figured it out. We're gonna go live. We're gonna try anyways. So let's see if I can do this. I'm not sure how this is gonna work, but let's I want to do a little craft with me. I'm working on my September journal from Heather and Yon Studio, DJ. This is my little journal that I put together so far. The other day I put a video up of sewing in the signatures. So today I just want to add some things into it, make some pockets. So I figured that if we could maybe work on this a little bit today. I hope that you guys can see. Maybe I can bring this up a tiny bit more. I don't know if that's helpful. I know this light is a pain. Maybe I can put these here. How's that? That better? So I'm trying to see if I can find you guys on my channel that says I'm live. It only came up after the fact. Before, because I'm trying to, everybody's live right now actually. There's so many people live right now. But I'm trying to figure out how I can watch comments maybe. Oh, I see you guys up here, but I'm trying. Hi Melissa. Hi Clouded Reed Grubs, my sister. I might have to end this and start it over because I'm trying to figure out how I can watch it on my... Oh, here we go. I might have did it. Yay! I'm just going to turn down my volume on this. Oh, here we go. Yay! Can you guys hear me and see me? Some hands. Yay! Hello! Oh, there seems to be a delay. Okay. So there is a delay. The welcome to my first live that is right over here is the wrong way. But that's okay. We're going to keep it like that because it's my first live. Can you guys hear me okay? Everybody, everybody. I wonder if I watch this from, just bear with me for 2 minutes. I'm trying to figure out if I can watch this from my regular YouTube channel and not my SheckMade channel, if it won't be as delayed. Because that's gonna, oh yay. All right, let's see. Fingers. Oh, yay. Yeah, it's still a delay. Can you guys hear this in the background? Listen. Fingers. All right, cool. All right, so here we are. We're gonna work on, can you guys see my little cord here? Sorry. All right. Welcome. I'm so excited. Finally figured it out. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on some of the things that are going to go in this beautiful, gorgeous kit from Heather and Yon today. So I'm going to work on finishing up this cute little journal. And I'm going to start with this envelope because it's been looking at me and looking at me. So what I'm going to do is I want to distress the inside of this a little bit so it's not stark white when it's all glued up. So I got my vintage, I was going to say Vintage Trouble. For those who know me, know that that's my favorite band. My vintage photo distress ink. I'm going to use, I have arc glitter glue, which I have in this little bottle. I have permanent glue stick, Scotch permanent glue stick, and I also have fabric fix that's in this bottle. So those are going to be the glues that I'm using today. So for this little cute little envelope with a birdie on him, he's so cute, I'm going to glue along this edge here. Guys, did I say welcome to SheckMade? Welcome. Thanks for joining me on my first live video ever. I'm super nervous, if you can't tell. I will probably stutter my way through this and slip up on my words because English is not my... I'm trying to watch the comments over there. Oh, yay, Melissa, you're cutting yours out right now. Yay. Welcome to the September party. So, how cute is this? So now it's a little bit distressed. It's not so stark white. And I'm not sure. Oh, I just pinned my pin. There we go. All right, so these are all of... This was a little extra one that came as a little folio that we can put together. I'm going to actually make mine a notebook to add to my journal. So this is going to be a fun little envelope. We can stick something in. Oh, I wonder if that'll fit in there. Oh, my little notebook might just fit in there. And these are a ton of the cutouts. Look at these beautiful leaves. So we're just going to go through. I'm going to put the leaves aside. There's so much to this kit, DJ. This kit was gorgeous. I absolutely adore it. It looks like I have somebody else watching right now. Will you just say hello so I can see who you are? And welcome in. Super nervous. So let's get started. I have no idea what I'm gonna do, but I also have these little pages that I'm going to add as a little tuck spot on an end. So what I like to do is I always like to put a pocket in the front of my book, which I think these beautiful little birds are going to go here. And I might make a little punch. I don't have any of my tools out, just so you know. This was very random. I didn't know that I would be able to figure out how to do my live because I've been wanting to go live and it... Oh, there's two. Good thing I didn't punch it yet. Oh, which ones do we want to put here? I think these guys are gonna go here. So with my big 2-inch punch, I'm just gonna take a little notch out, try to center it as best I can. And we're going to glue this right in. I like to use the fabric fix. I can't even talk today. Please bear with me. So I'm just going to glue this in. And I'm holding the edge where I don't want to glue because that reminds me not to glue there, and that's where I want to put it. So, oh, I forgot to... Let's rip it up real quick. I just meant to. So now I'm going to place it back down where it was. And all should be good. So in one of my, I think 2 videos back, I did some embossing powder and with a shiny glaze. I don't know if you can see the glare on this at all. But I added some colored embossing glaze to the sunflower, but on their eyes and their little feet, I put a clear glossy one. And it just adds added a little extra to it, and I really enjoyed doing it. But I didn't do, oh yes I did. They're on there. I did it to all the little pieces that I could, that I thought it would make it fun. All right, right, so that's going to be a little pocket there that we're going to stick something in after. I also have, where's my other little, oh, this came in an email as an extra to this kit after the fact. So I cut it out, I made an envelope, and I put acetate, not acetate, it's actually packaging from stamps or something that I got. I'm looking for a piece. You know, when you get stickers or something, the piece that comes with these, I just cut it up and use it for other resources, which in turn made it so I could put a clear piece here. So I made the envelope for this, and then the tag that I decided to put in has this little tool with the polka dots on it. So that's in there. And I have a little paper clip that I just took off somewhere. It's here somewhere. Well, now it's going to go. And what I want to do with this is I'm going to put washi tape down the side, and we're going to put it on a page, which these beautiful digitals are great for this. We're going to put it on the edge. Oh, that went to my paper clip. I just scooted it on the floor. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to washi it. I'll give out the washi right now. So guys, I'm absolutely not prepared. Because I didn't think I'd be able to go live today. So here we are. So I don't have anything ready, and please don't hold that against me today. So I have all this beautiful washi that I'm going to add to this little mini journal. Where did I put my, oh, here he is. So I just want to pick a washi that will go good, which I think I'm going to use this. So I'm going to take a big piece. That way I can get this out of the way. And this is a great way to store the washi. You can put all your washi on here, and then you can just hang it up in your room somewhere, and it saves a ton of space. So Heather and Yon DJ, I saw this idea from you, so thank you for that. It's a great idea. So on this, I'm going to cut a piece for the size that I want. And it doesn't have to go all the way up to the top, but it can. But I'm also going to run this across the top of my glue stick, because washi tape is not meant to be permanent. So when we want to add it and we want it to stay, I just run it across my glue stick like this. Attach it to where I want it. Maybe if I do it from the other side. So this is where I want it to live. And I'm thinking I wanted kind of a plain page to put it on. And I'm going to butt it right up to the edge. Oh, my doggy's home. And then I'm going to fold it over the edge. So then I'm going to go in with another piece of washi, and I'm going to measure let's put something here to hold that open for a second, maybe. I'm going to measure another piece. I'm just going to be just about here, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Can you guys hear me? Melissa, wasn't that a fun idea? So if you save all your cellophane, that your stamps or whatever you purchase and comes in that cellophane, like a lot of stuff comes in that. If you save it, you can cut it up and use it to make windows and cards. Or so I didn't do it all the way up to the top, so I could flip this down and add a little paper clip. How cute is this? And now it's going to be a little flip out. So that's that. Excuse me for 2 seconds. I have to let the dog in. So give me 2 seconds. I apologize. Oh, man. Dude, you're so good. Did you go swimming? Oh my God, you're a mess. There you go. You stay right there, okay? Sorry about that. Roscoe's friend just picked him up, brought him to the park, and he must have went swimming because he's soaking wet. So, all right, so we added that. Now I have these dictionary pages from another project that I had just put aside, and I like to, can't tell if that's one page, put it down the edge of a page for, right, first one, second one, for a little edging as a little tuck spot. So what I'm going to do, do we want to keep that word there? I wish I had something on this page. Let's, you know what? We're just going to tear it at the top. We're going to keep this word for something else. Actually, I'm going to cut it because I want to have a nice straight line. And I'm going to just ink this edge. Melissa, you're the only one here. Everybody else left, unless it's me. I'm the only one here. But that's okay, because this is just a trial run, just a practice run. I'm hoping I'm still live. I think so. Oh, now I see more people again. So say hello so I know that you're here. Thanks for joining my first ever Craft With Me live that worked. Ligaya was here earlier when I did my trial run, but I popped it right off, so I hope she's not mad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this one. You can decorate this before you put it on there, but I'm not sure exactly how I want to add to it. So I'm just going to get it on there because I know I want this for a tuck spot. Little right at the edge of the page. A lot of people like to decorate their pages before they stitch their signatures in. I like to do it after the fact. And I tend not to over decorate because whoever the recipient's for, if you want to use it down the road, they can decorate it themselves. So let's see what we want to put here. I love this little ticket. We're going to end up putting him in here for now. And then in this, I added these extra pages. So I like to knit and crochet, and I love yarn. So because a lot of this kit had hats and scarves and sweaters on these cute little animals, how stinking cute is he? I wanted to add some old knitting pages that I have, patterns that I just cut out and I made pockets out of. So, you know, we can just add, I decorated it with background pages from the kit, and it's just pockets. So this one, the other side of this one is this, but you can see all the little knitting references. And I could cover this up if I want to, but I'm going to keep it like that for now. And if you knit, you know, purl 1, knit 2, purl 6. So this is a pattern. I have no idea what it's for, but it's fun because you can just add them as pockets. And in this first signature, I did them, I covered up the inside just to make it a little sturdier for the pocket. And I also wanted to add a piece of washi down here maybe. But these would be great for like journaling cards, or, you know, you can put something in there with a tab. We could put a tab on this, put it in there, and then it would stick out, which I've cut tabs out from the kit. So we could put a little tab on here. How cute would that be? I would probably round the corners on this too to put it in here. How cute is that? I think that's gonna live there. So what I'm gonna do is, should I use the acorns? I mean the pine cones. Yeah, I'm gonna use the pine cones. So this pine cone one. And the great thing about this kit is I should have printed more pages of things that, you know, because these tabs are adorable. It might be nice if I put it in the center. Oh, I didn't. That's all right. So then I'm gonna go in and glue here. And I didn't distress the back. A lot of my stuff I like to print coffee blank pages on the back, just to give it. Yeah, we're gonna go in and clip these corners too with this little corner rounder. And because I didn't color the back of this, we're going to just come in and give it a little bit of color. And I love this glass table for this reason, because I can just bring it in. And I'm not taking too much thought into where I'm putting this, because what I like to do is just take the starkness out of it, like I did with that other one. Give it a little love around the edges. Bring our book back. And then it's gonna have a happy little home right there. It's gonna live right there. So now let's see. I wanted to add this. I'm not sure how I want to add this yet, although I do have an idea for that. But look at all these beautiful pieces. These little file folders are adorable, which I need to print on the inside. All right, let's do some long pockets. Look at these little squirrel guys. I'm gonna put, look at them. Aren't they sweet? Can you guys see them? Look at them. How cute are they? They're gonna go in there. And I'm gonna, cozy moments, I think is gonna go right there. But I would like to put a little something behind it, whether it be a little lace. I have some in this little drawer next to me. I have some cheesecloth that we can cut a little piece of. My scissors aren't very, these ones aren't very good. That with the Fabri-Tac or Fabrifix, I'm going to glue that right down right there. just gonna put a tiny bit. Come on, glue. Come on, glue. Melissa. Oh, awesome. You did that with your tape too. Good. So I'm just gonna put this little piece of cheesecloth down because it's rolling up. I'm just gonna tack that down a little bit. And then I'm gonna put these cozy moments, because the glue's still wet there. I'm just gonna add this cozy moments with some of the art glitter glue. And that just adds another layer. Fun, right? Cute. It's like they made a little nest out of it themselves. My glue is stringy. And guys, remember to cover up your glue, because when you go to use it, you won't be able to use it. But because I'm nervous and because I am shaking a little bit, it didn't want to go back in. So I had an idea for this leaf. I was either going to, because I have these leaves on the front of this burlap paper. Did you guys see this burlap paper I got? I got this at Joann's, and it's a 12 by 12 paper pack. And it's like paper on the back, so you can glue it onto anything, but it's burlap on the front. And that's what I used for this cover. And the cover, I just used an old freezer, you know, something that I bought, you know, like I don't even know what it was, like a rice bowl or something from the freezer section. And I just used the cardboard for that. So what I wanted to do with this is I was going to use this one on the front, but I wanted to use the pumpkins. So I was wondering if I wanted to do this on the back and kind of just make it as a little tuck spot, or if I want to save it and use it as on a page. As I think it's too wide to use on a page. I'd have to trim off some of the edge of it. So I think this one's going to end up going on the back. Let's just do it. Let's just make a decision and do it. Right? I'm going to do it down the side here and here, and we're going to leave that top part open. So I'm going to go from here so this all stays down nice, down to the bottom. So I'm just going to hold this for a second because I want it to really adhere. Cover up my glue. What's next? What's next? I could glue that little spot there, but we're going to just keep this for now. And that can be a little tuck spot for these little guys. How stinking cute are they? How fun is that? All right, so something's going in here. We're gonna leave that for now. Now, what else for pockets? I'm gonna leave these coffee dyed pages, I think, for writing spaces. But you know what I do want to make for this book? I do want to make one of the little writing boards and use these beautiful papers. These are still some of my papers from the kit that I haven't used yet. So let me get a piece of chipboard that I have. Where are you, chipboard? If I was chipboard, where would I be? You know what? I already have another piece cut for one of my bigger ones, but so we'll just use that. Excuse my arms. or are these the finished ones? Here we go. So I have one that's already cut. So I kind of want to make it just a tiny bit bigger than the page would be. So let's mark it off with the pencil. I'm going to cut it there and there. So I'm going to take my little cutter. Usually I do this with a knife, so I don't know how this is going to work. Oh, it worked just fine, didn't it? And then we're going to do this. I'm pretty sure that I wanted to use I was hoping to use something that I used as cardstock that I had printed as card. But I think I'm going to use, oh, I did have another piece that's big enough, good. I'm trying to think if I wanted 2 different colors on the back, which I believe I do. I think I'm going to use I really love this paper. I'm going to use these 2. I love this paper too. We're going to use that for something else. So we're going to get rid of this. And then you guys saw the last video. I clipped these first because this doesn't seem to like a lot of paper to go through it. And then we can go back and we can trim the paper around it after. So all I did was I added my Fabrifix. And then I'm going to lay it down on my paper. And then I just like to give it a good little rub. And then we're just going to go in and trim around it. These are so easy and quick to make. I love to add one of these to each of my journals because you can just put it on a page that you're writing on in case there's something behind it you don't want to poke through. And it just gives it something to lean on, to be solid against. And that's it. So that's the first side. And then we still have beautiful paper. To continue to make beautiful things. And now we're going to do the other side. this one, I think I want this side. So I'm just bringing it right to the edge on both so I don't have to cut too much. And then we're just going to go around and cut it and trim it like we did with the other one. On the other side, I mean. And then we'll have a little cutting board we can attach with a little bulldog clip or paper clip. You could even I have a badge punch that will slice like a long, like for a lanyard. I think I just got glue on my scissors. Anywho, all right. How's that for a cute little quick writing board that will go in our journal that we can clip in with a bulldog clip. We can clip it in with a paper clip, a hidden paper clip, and that's just going to go in there. And then you can move it around to a page that you need to write on. If I wanted to write on this and all of this is behind it, it just gives it a little bit of sturdiness so that you can write on it and not go through the page because these are behind it. Something else is behind it. All right, so we're just going to leave that. That's going to stay right there for now. Now, let's get busy with some pockets. I actually have so many beautiful things here that we want to add. All right, let's do this. Tags. This sunflower. Journal card. Let's journal card. Tags. Look at this guy. Probably would have been better if I had a plan. But if you know me, planning is not my strong suit. So we have these. And we have these. Oh yes, these are going to go in. Oh, I still never cut these. Those are going to be good pockets also. All right, so let's get some pockets going in here. Although I already see, so now I'm not going to want to add a ton of pockets because I already have pockets. I never really know what to do with these ones too well, because when I put these in, things tend to fall. I'm going to hold on to that for a minute. But let's... You know what? Let's make hidden paper clips out of those two things. We are going to take some white or leftover scrap of cardstock. I have cardstock that misprinted when I was doing this beautiful kit, and see the lines, my printer was acting up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this. I'm going to cut a 1-inch strip. Do I want a 1-inch strip? Yes, I do. And I'm going to do it 1 by 4. So let's do approximately a 1-inch strip. Let's do 2 of them. And we're going to, let's do 4 inches. I hope 4 inches was long enough. We shall see in just a moment. This might be, I might have to use a small paper clip. So I'm going to put it on here. I'm going to put one on this side, and I'm going to fold it up. And then I'm going to put the other one on the small side. Actually, this I'm just going to trim because we don't need an extra fold in that. And then I'm going to put it up on the small side. Fold it up. Fold it over. It's kind of thick. And then I'm just going to glue this little fold shut. Come on, glue. Now, if we did this with so what's going to happen is this is going to act as the hidden paper clip part, and we're going to add to the front of it and to the back of it and make it pretty. What I'm going to do is I really wanted this mushroom. It's not going to work because I used a big paper clip, so let's do a small one. Yes, I do. So let's do a small one. I have some gold ones, little small ones. So I'm going to try something different. Let's try this. Let's cut this again, because this is a little bit longer than 4, which is fine. But if we let's do 2 of these. Melissa, are you still here watching? There's 3 watching. Who's all watching? Can you guys say hi? Just to let me know you're here, if you don't mind. Yes, 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 yes. All right, so this one I want for the back. So let's do this. Whoop. I'm going to fold down a piece. Let's see if this works. If my brain... Oh, you're cutting. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Cut that project up. Yay. Then I'm going to fold this. Totally didn't work. Let's do this. Flip it around. I'm going to fold that piece up because we're just going to end up gluing this side. And this side, it's not working the way I wanted it to because it's upside down. So let's figure out what I did. Take it out. So I want this to be this way. I want it upside down first. I think. Yes. Because this is going to be the back of my little paper clip. This is going to come up. And then this is going to fold down over. And just before I glue it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink it up. I'm just going to ink. Because the back of these are inked up also. And I'm just kind of taking a little bit of this white. Just knocking it back a tiny bit. So now, this small side is going to go here. And you can glue this up if you'd like. You don't have to. But if you want it to be secure, I suppose. What's up with my glue today? Usually it's pretty quick. I'll just leave it lying down then. You need a little nap there, glue? I could use a nap. Anybody else could use a nap? That's my favorite thing to do is nap. If you know me, you know I nap. So then I'm just going to fold that one over. Now, do I want the long side or the short side? I think I want it that way. So I'm just going to hold this for a sec. Let them sit. And then we're going to attach it. You know what? Let's make I'm actually gonna set this paper clip between, I think. Do I or don't I want to do that? No, we're gonna keep it one-sided. Because you could always do one over the back and make it double-sided. And normally if it didn't have the tag, which I could suppose I could cut it off. You know what? I just might. What I want to do. No, we're going to leave them as flagged. So I'm going to add some glue to this. And I'm going to put these beautiful mushrooms on it. I'm going to do it kind of in the center because do I want to do this? We're going to leave this over here for a little bit. It made me mad. because that's not what I wanted to do. But anywho, all right, so let's get busy here. This is there with an envelope. These pages are so pretty, I don't even want to cover them up. That's the wild part. I have some sari ribbon. Not sari ribbon. I don't know what they call this. That I could stitch. I didn't do any stitching in this book. But I have... What is going on, Patricia? I have some ribbon, some cotton crochet ribbon that I'm going to add to a page just to give it a little on the edge. And I'm going to cut it right about there. So when I think about what I want to do to these pages too much, I don't make decisions. So I'm learning to just bite the bullet if I like the idea of it at first and just do it. Because if not, I think about it too much. And today is what, the 29th? I only have one day left to finish this September book. And I think next time I come on to do this, I shall have a plan on more of what I wanted to do. But today really is about a test run about going live, because I've wanted to go live. Because for me, recording the videos, editing them, and uploading them, I don't have enough storage on my phone. Yeah, Melissa, that's right. We think about it too much. So I'm learning, and I think I told you that we need to learn how to just make a decision and go with it. Like this, pretty ribbon. So when it's closed, you'll be able to see it. And I have more. But now I gotta get these beautiful ephemera in here. I mean, I still have all of these beautiful tickets. I wonder. All right, so let's do this. We're going to do a coffee cup. Autumn is calling for this beautiful cider that we can use as a pocket. Although these owls, how cute are these owls? I don't want to put them on that page though. All right, my little owl friends are gonna go right here because they're so sweet. And again, the notches don't always have to be in the center of your pockets. You can put them wherever you want. It's your book. It's your journal. You can make it however you like. So if I had a plain one, do I have a plain one? I do not. But I do. Wide enough. I am going to make this a double pocket. And on this one, I'm going to put the little notch. Come on. Come on. Oh. I want to put the notch on this side, so I don't want to use this one. It's either this pink one, the pinky, this So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over because I want the notch size to match, but it's on the other side. So I'm just going to line it up in my punch. I'm going to ink it up. And then it's going to be double pocket. And they don't have to be the same size, but you got to kind of figure out where you really want it. So I'll jot a little line in there to say, hey, and I'm going to hold it where I don't want the glue to go. Kind of in the center. Nothing's ever in the center for me. Everything's always a little obscure. And now this, I'm going to just give that a second so it doesn't shift on me. It's going to come down here. Because I don't want that glue to come up. And then we're going to glue this one closer to the bottom, but it's going to be on both sides of this pocket. And that is going to go right there. So I'm just going to hold it for a second. Hi, Dawn. Hello. Thanks for joining. This is my first Craft With Me live, my first live ever. So welcome. Thank you for joining. I'm super excited. I'm trying to finish this beautiful September kit. Although I will have to go make dinner shortly. It's only 3 o'clock. Oh my goodness. I thought it was later than that. I've been trying to figure out how to get this live going all day since I got back from church. I'm like, oh man. You're going to be too big. Are you working on a September kit from TJ? I love these mushrooms. I really do. All right. Let's give you a sec to dry before we fill you up. What are we going to put in here? We're going to put... I guess I can move you out of the way. Oh, you need to be a little shorter. Oh, thank you, Dawn. I'm so excited that you're here. I'm so happy. My friend Melissa's here, and you're here. And I'm very grateful and super excited. So, as you can tell, I'm very new at this live thing because I'm stuttering. But hopefully that will change down the road. And we can do more of these. The more I do, I'm sure the more comfortable I'll become with it. All right, so some of these pockets gotta go in here, guys. I just have to make a decision. And I think these little file holders. My little paper clip, oh, yay. That's so wonderful. My friend Melissa saying hi to you. Oh, the double pocket. I love, love, love that I was able to influence your journal a little bit. That makes me so happy. I'm super excited. Thank you for letting me know that. I'm blushing. You can't see, but I am blushing because I'm blushing. Whoop. I just made a little hidden paper clip out of this. We could hide this a little better, but I'm not gonna. I think it looks kind of cute just the way it is. Yes, the owls are amazing. I absolutely love them. Where did they go? They're in here somewhere. Where did they go? Yeah, look at how stinking cute are they. Yes, I love that. I love all this whole kit. This whole kit. Both Melissa and I knit and crochet and yarn. And I was so happy that this kit had hats and scarves and sweaters. It made me so happy. Patty got you hooked. I did get Melissa hooked. I went to visit Melissa back in April. We met on Instagram 2020 maybe. And I got to meet her in real life. I went to visit her in Pennsylvania. And I brought stuff to make a junk journal. So she made her first junk journal. And I was super excited that we got to do that together. So now she gets to watch my lives and watch me from here because I'm in Massachusetts. Where did those little half circles go? Here they are. Are we going to use these? I think on these ones, the longer of the, if you wanted them to stand up on a page, the longer edge would go up here, I believe. But because I want them to go across the bottom, I want it the longer piece on this side, I believe. I'm not even sure, to be honest. But I would like to put it on a plainer page. Yay, I think that is why I love it too. Absolutely, the yarn. The hats, the scarves, absolutely. And the critters are so cute. And the mushrooms, oh my god. Just, the whole thing is gorgeous. The whole thing is beautiful. And DJ, she does an amazing job with her digitals. She really does. Oh, this was my little surprise envelope. So whatever I can't finish or cover, it sewed it into the middle of my signature. I don't know if you can see down in there, but it's stitched right into the signature. Can you see that? And then I'm just closing it with a paper clip. It would have been fun had I thought about it before I got it in here, was to do like a policy tie in here. So you'll just find out things as you go along of what you want to do. But the key for me is remembering to do it before I seal anything off or I stitch anything in. But I really liked dropping this envelope in here. Let's put something on this envelope, pocket-wise, because it can also be an envelope and a pocket. Oh, but we could do it on the outside. Let's do it on the inside. My brain is overloaded at the moment. I apologize because I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. But I'm glad that you guys are here. So I'm grateful and nervous. What do we want to put? No, none of this is going to work. Not for what I want. Yeah, we could do this. I am going to put a little pocket, so I need my little punch again. And I'm gonna take a little snippet out. And I'm just gonna ink that little spot. And then I'm gonna glue it right here. In this envelope, I thought was super fun because if you're collecting any leaves or you're collecting anything from the fall, you can stick it right in there, or you can use ephemera and put it in there if you were gifting this or wanted to keep it for down the road. This should go this way. It's gonna go right here. I'm totally not gonna finish this all on this live, but I will. Melissa, you're so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, Dawn, you like the idea about the envelope? It's so fun. It has to be in the center of your signature, and it's got to be open. So you don't close it up until after you've put it in your signature. So I glued this after this flap was open, that flap was open. I sewed in my signature, and then you just glue up the envelope the way you would glue the envelope, whether it's a pointy one or a square one. And that way it's tied in, but it needs to be in the center of the signature to work that way. Let's put something on here, Autumn Days. But I want to put something behind this, like this. This little chiffon, that's what it's called, chiffon. Chiffon, chiffon. I'm going to cut a little piece of this. And I'm just going to try and fray this a tiny bit. This doesn't like to fray too much, but none of this is perfect. That's what I love about it. I'm gonna take this edge just a hair more off. Get off. Yeah, I'm pretty new to this too, Dawn. I probably started maybe a year ago. My first journals that I made, my first junk journals, were a gift to Melissa and my friend Cheryl. And I made Cheryl one because she knew what they were before, when I had just found out what junk journal making and junk journals were. She was like, oh, I love junk journals. And I was like, what? I never heard of it. So I had to make her one. And I made Melissa one. And they actually got matching ones. Different things inside. But for the most part, they were similar. They had similar covers. And I enjoyed making them. And they took me a few months. I think those are my first videos on here of flip-throughs, were the videos that I made for Melissa and Cheryl. So I'm working on a few more for a couple more friends. But I'm doing these things in between. So, look at these little stinking cute squirrels. They're too little to go on there. I'm going to put a tag. I think we're going to use that for a pocket. What else do we want to put in here? Guys, my desk is a mess. I'm going to put little, what do they call them? I can't even think. My brain's not working. All right, we're going to put pocket here. I want a pocket on the other side. Look, did you see this cute little envelope? This came as like a email after this kit. Came in your email. And I did this little envelope, but I attached it by washi. And as a little flip out. I love to do flip outs in my books also. That is fun for me. This page is going to be a pocket. So we're going to add, I don't know what I want to add on here though. I don't want that. I wonder if these, so we have this tall tag. And this other tall tag. This other tall tag is going to go into this on the bottom of a page. So this is what we're going to do right now. And the reason why I want to do that is because I want to put some ribbon so it sticks out the top. So first of all, because I didn't back them up with, when I printed them, I didn't double side them. I'm going to go in. And I'm going to distress a little bit. And if you lay it flat and you come in from the edge and you just circle around, you can color the back, and you don't really have to waste ink in your printer by double side printing, because this works just as nice, to be honest. I think, anyways. I think that looks just as nice, and then you can go and do the edges if you want the line around the edge. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to clip the little corners on this, because Julie at Camilla Crafts says corners are offensive, which I think is hysterical. So this, we're going to do another little notch. I'm going to do this one in the center because, well, it's center-ish, because I can't get anything in the center. I don't know. I bet they are Asian journal. Oh, thanks. You'll have to go back and, yeah. Oh, me too. And Melissa and I were just talking about overthinking. So I've decided that when I think something should go somewhere, I'm not going to overthink it. I'm just going to do it. Unless it's like a horrible choice. But for the most part, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to make the decision and do it, because, you know, it's going to take forever. And they're not going to be perfect. I mean, they can be perfect. They don't not have to be perfect. That's too thick for that. But like I said, like I was saying, they don't have to be perfect, but when they take, you know, I think the first ones, how they make books. I'm into making everything to put into them. Yeah, Melissa, she's making a ton of stuff to put in her books, which is fantastic. But I actually have like 4 or 5 books started that I need to get my act together. And really, I'm not loving this chiffon. Get out of here. It's to the side of me, so. But you know what I'm going to do? I might add a little bit of washi. No, I won't. All right, so I'm going to glue this down actually with some book page underneath and around. So I have this book page that I tear the edges, and I like to distress, and I put them on an edge. I put it in here somewhere. It's in one I have this for like a little tuck spot, and they come out super cute. And then you can put labels. You can glue stuff onto that after the fact. And I just want to make this edge just a tiny bit. So for this pocket that I want to add, I'm going to just tear these corners to make them just a little rounder. And then I'm just gonna, with a glue stick, I'm going to do the bottom half of this pocket. Where's my scrap? Oh, yes. My little book. How cute is that? And that's going to go here. And we can let it stick out and to the bottom a little bit, just to give it a little edge. So we're going to glue I love making books, but get stuck when it comes time to decorate the pages. Make anything to go in them. Yeah. Yes, I agree. So I'm kind of forcing myself today to finish this because I'd like to have it finished by the end of September. I actually started this one very late. I did cut it out. I did print it. I cut it out. But my ladybug journal, I think I finished pretty early. So I just needed to get crack-a-lackin' with this. So that's why I came live today. So I'm trying to get my little creative juices flowing here. How pretty is that? So this is going to be for that tall tag, I think. Yeah, I've got a bunch of books that are in the works that I really should be working on. But I need to make ephemera too, because I need stuff to go in them. I'm going to be doing some videos on some of the stuff that I like to make to put in them. Did you see the little writing board, which I need to de-stress? Did you see these? I love how those pumpkins came out. Yeah, me too. And it just gives it a tiny bit of shine. Like, it just gives it a little added detail, which is so fun. I did it to these mushrooms too. How cute are these? Did you see the writing board video that I did probably a couple of weeks ago? These are so simple. And it's just a piece of chipboard. You can take it off an old notebook. You could take it off an old writing pad, whatever. And you just glue it to beautiful paper. Simple, simple, simple. Glue it to beautiful paper. And then I'm going to go back and trim that. And then what's great about this is, so say if I wanted to write on this coffee page, but this is behind it and I don't want to catch it on there, you put the writing page and then you can write. And then boom, 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 boom. And it's like, it's nice. It's a board that makes it so it's, you know, it doesn't go through to the page behind it, you know. It just gives you something to set it on. And I think I'm going to do something different with this one, but we'll just, for now, clip it in. Where was I? This. All right, so let's do, I have 2 pockets to fill now. This, I love this house with the pumpkins, so we're going to put that in there. And I also am going to make this, I'm going to round the corners on this one. As a little note card. Can go in here also. So I'm going to have to go back and put like ribbons and things on the tags because I haven't done that yet. We need some jazzy stuff back here. Let's put, I think, will you fit in my front pocket? You will not fit in my front pocket with what I want to do to you. So you're going to end up getting, here, let's put these pumpkins, this pumpkin, Fox, I love him. I love him so much. He's the sweetest. They're going to go in there for now. All right, let's put, I want to know to 2. My brain is shutting down, like I'm running out of ideas. I kind of wanted to what can that work with? Look up. I am going to make this pocket. I'm just going to glue here and here. And then I'm just going to glue here. All right, let's do it. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try it anyways. Am I out of view? Sorry. It just makes them come alive. Look at those pockets. Yeah, I agree. Thank you. Yeah, I figure I have this stuff. I might as well work with it because all right, let's make this corner pocket first. I mean, around this corner. And then I want to glue here. I'm going to put this on the edge of this pocket, page. And then this one, do I want this one for the books? No. Where are the other ones? I know there's more. There's more. Oh, this one would be too big. Guys, do you see it? Oh, shrubs. This one. No, it's going to be the plain one. So this plain one, I am going to glue the 3 sides. And it's just going to make this pocket wider by doing it like this, because I didn't glue this side of this pocket. So that is all going to be open. I don't know if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I'm searching. So let's let this for a second. Yes, you guys want to live right there. That is where you're gonna live. Up here. Guys, I don't know if you have this eraser, this glue eraser. I think I got it on Amazon. Short money. I think it's called a glue eraser, like literally. So when your glue comes off just a tiny bit, like out of where you don't want it, you just go in with this little glue eraser and it literally takes it, like, look, right off. So now that edge of glue is gone. It's probably better if you wait until it dries. I'm kind of impatient sometimes. So now I think this is where I want this to go, because no, it's still not wide enough. We're gonna do something else. He might go in there, but so see how like it's 2 pockets, but this middle piece isn't glued down, so it just made it for a wider pocket, but there's 2 decorative pieces to it. Let's Something's gonna go in here. I think this tea, maybe. Actually, you can go in there. My tags can go in here because with these tags, how deep are you? Oh, you're a little taller. I think on this one, I'm going to put a tab because these tabs are just sweet. Where are my tabs? Yeah, we're going to put this tab. And I'm going to use the glitter glue for that. See what I said about making decisions? I'm just making decisions now because if not, I'm going to think about it too long and say, probably not. I don't want to do that. So now I'm just going to try my best. I'm going to round these little corners on the bottom. And then that is going to live in there. This, I'm going to grab my little, I don't know what they're called. What are they called? Not the brads, the eyelets. And my little punch. All right, let me grab my eyelets and my punch. Eyelets, where are you? So for my eyelets, I actually have these copper ones that I think I'm going to use for this. The copper and the black maybe. Or even the gray. But I keep them in this little tray that's up on one of my little shelves over there. So I have my little crocodile. And I'm going to use the small ones because these are the small little eyelets. So I'm going to pop that there. Pop that in. And I think I can't see. I think this is the one for my mini ones. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. If you don't try. There we go. Perfect. So now I have some twine that will go great in here. That was a little short. I also have some seam binding that I got from somebody on Etsy. Something cabin. So look, this is going to go in here. I'm going to actually put one in here on the side. So we can add a little charm. These never go in this easy for me. I have no idea why they're going in so easy for me today, but thank you very much. So now when we close the book, these will be sticking out. My little lace here will be sticking out. Because I like to have things that stick out when it's closed. Dawn, did you see? Yeah, absolutely, Dawn. Oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Did you see the closure that I did? This is paper, and it's this little hinge, but I just glued the paper under the back page. And this is just 2 pieces of this cardstock, actually. And I attached these with the mini, I forget what they call it. Oh my God, my brain. Yes, 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 yes. How fun is that? So I figured because of all the knit, like all the hats and the scarves, I had to bring the other part of it in, which was super fun. So now, while I have this out, I'm gonna go and punch my little tags. This one was the pumpkin. Where did the pumpkin go? Pumpkin! I think you were supposed to go there. But that's okay. We'll make another one for you. You can go in here. My tall trees. I love the birch trees. Are my favorite. But let's put something up here. This one I feel needs a big one, but I don't have very many big eyelets. All my eyelets are small. So you know what I want to do? I think what I want to do is I'm going to color the back of this. Or I think I want to take 3 tags and I want to punch them, and I want to put a brad, that's what they call brads, so they can just swing around and have hidden writing spaces. So let's do that right now. So let's color the back of this one. I love that things just pop into my head as I'm doing it. And I'm like, now, instead of thinking about it, I'm like, all right, let's do it. You guys think that's a good idea for this? Do the little brad and do 3 little tags together, and then it can go in that pocket. One of them can stick out. I am gonna round these corners. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me. I'm so excited. I miss birch trees. They don't grow in Texas. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Yeah, they're so beautiful. Texas, how's the weather over there right now? I hope the weather's good. I know you guys have had storms. So I think we're going to hide them like this. What do you think? I think that'll be cute. Should this go a little higher? Let's go a little higher. Higher. All right. So these are going to get... I'm wondering if this little brad will be good enough. I only have big... Oh, but you know what? I think I have colored brads. We're going to do the small one. So this little 1/8 of an inch one. But you know what? I'm going to do the 3/16 because I'm going to add a piece of ribbon behind it. I think these guys are too little. Barely. Well, I did it now. I think that's going to be cute. And then these can swing out. Let me grab some. Did I put them all away? Oh, I have some. Yeah. I don't have many colors in this, but it's super fun. I'm going to take a piece of this. I don't know how this is going to work. This is from my Scrappy Cabin on my Scrap Cabin shop on Etsy. And she's got a bazillion colors and they're gorgeous. We're going to do that. We're just going to do that. I am going to put these through, and then I'm going to put this little black. I wish I had a different color. I don't have any big ones because I made a big hole. I made a big hole and I shouldn't have. Raining all day there, Melissa? Oh, it's gorgeous here. Yeah, it's a little cold here today. Very dark. So that means if it's raining for Melissa all day, that means it's going to rain all day here tomorrow. Because I usually get Melissa's weather the day after she has it. Whether it's snow, shine, rain. Right, Melissa? Oh, sorry, I'm not even in screen. All right, so this is going to do that. I mean, technically, I could just leave them like this. Would be cute also. But I'm going to put these in. And then, look at how cute that is. What do you think? Do you like it? And then these are going to go right in here. And then they're going to stick out. They can stick out. They don't have to stick out. This one I'm going to put here. But it needs, what I wanted to do with this is I was going to put a little, the names of these things escape me all the time, and it drives me nuts. So, bear with me. Oh, you like it? Good. Yay! Yay! Like I said, I'm just scooting along. All right, this one is going to get a word the long way, which... Words, where are you? Here we are. Crisp autumn air, I think. But I want to put book page behind it, I believe. Book page, or yeah, it's going to be book page. So I'm just going to tear this, just like that. And then I'm going to take a little bit off the edge here. Just because this, oh, I could have wrapped it around the back. Actually. That's exactly what I'm going to do. But again, eyelets, thank you. Eyelets, and these are eyelets, and these are, I don't know why, these two things escape me all the time. Eyelets and, oh my goodness. Anywho, brads, eyelets and brads. Eyes and brads, eyelids and brads. You think, all right, let's see in 5 minutes if I can remember that. Eyelets, these are eyelets. I'm gonna give him just another little squeeze. Would be nice if I squeezed that instead. I just poked a little hole. Anywho, so this I'm going to glue with my glue stick. Just the whole thing. Just in the middle. Just in the middle. And then I'm just going to fold it back. And then this crisp bottom air. No. I think the crunching leaves, because it's colorful, it's gonna have to go there. So let's ink this a little bit. Some people like ink, some people don't. I do, and I didn't like it when I first started. I was like, oh, I don't like that. But crunching leaves, I think, should go the tall way. What do you think? What do you think? I think so. We're gonna have words going this way, words going this way. That drives some people crazy. We're just gonna use this glitter glue because it's paper to paper, which is just fine. That might be a little too much. I think crunching leaves is gonna go down. Just so you have different layers. Oh, you know what I did want to do? I want to add, that's going to have to dry for a sec. We're going to put a piece of guys, ink everything. You do ink everything. Good. Yes, Melissa, brads. Brads, eyelets and brads. And you ink everything. I know you do, Melissa. I wasn't sure how to use the tag, but I love how you're layering it. Which tag? This one? This tall, skinny one? Yeah. If you don't know what to do, add layers. Seriously. That's gonna go there. I want to add a leaf as, but you know what? I wanted a round one, I think. Oh, you know what else I did? I printed some of these at 65%, 75%, in case I needed smaller words. So that's an idea also. You don't always have to print them at 100%, which is fun. I'm gonna whip this out real quick because I want to use this as a belly band. So bear with me while I fussy cut this. That's the wrong way of doing it, but you're supposed to move the paper. And the great thing about inking stuff is if you fussy cut, like I'm kind of really doing this not too fussy. But it'll cover up some of the whites of what you're leaving behind when you fussy cut. So like, see, there's a tiny bit here. I'm just going to ink this up. And then I'm going to take this beautiful paper and I'm going to make just a thin band for this, probably 3/4 of an inch. But I have a white edge here, so I'm just going to trim that first. So this little white edge gone. And then I think, what did I say, 3/4? Let's see what 3/4 looks like. And I'm going to use that for a belly band, but I'm going to attach that big leaf to it just to kind of offset it a little bit. So let's ink this. I should have a little music on. I don't know if you can get copyrighted for that though, which they would take it down, but whatever. All right, so I think, and also I'm going to do when I glue this, let's do this now. I'm going to glue it to the page. I'm going to glue the top and bottom of this, but then on my leaf, I'm also going to only glue this bottom part and the top part. So the leaf and the sheet has, can be used as a belly band. So it'll kind of be like 2 belly bands. So this one, we'll go here. So the top and bottom of that one. And then for my leaf, I'm going to use this part and that part. So I'm just going to just use this top and this bottom. So both can be belly band. When it dries, I'll show you. So it can be slipped in both ways. And then we're going to add Welcome Fall from this sheet of small. Or Happy Fall, y'all. We're going to do Happy Fall, y'all. Happy Fall, y'all. Sweater weather's in there. Oh, you know what? Let's do sweater weather. We're going to keep Happy Fall, y'all, after. We're going to do sweater weather. And we're going to wish I had a little piece of knit fabric. Oh, but you know what I do have? I know what I have. What I'm going to use to add this. Sometimes if I don't like how I inked or it's smudged, I'll just go in and go over the top of it with the, just to blend it a little bit better. Oh, how cute is that? But I think what will make that a tiny bit cuter will be, where did they go? I had, when I made my cover, I had little pieces of this burlap left, and I was thinking of putting a little piece of the burlap there, which will be fun if I can find it on this crazy desk of mine. I need to move these brads and eyelets before I split them, because then I will cry. Where are you guys? Hello? Where did you go? I saved you guys for a reason. Hello? They have totally disappeared. Like, for real? I had little triangles of them left. Where are thou? Little triangles. I don't know where they went. They have done disappeared. Oh, I found them. I don't think they're big enough though. So, let's see. Yeah, it's not big enough. Sweater weather. Oh, it's not horrible. Let's see. I'm going to have so many scraps to clean up off my desk after. This is going to work. Nope. What do you think? Or shall I go with this? What do you guys think? Okay, it's going to be this. And I'm going to fold it in half. And we're going to use the Fabrifix just to close this in half, kind of. So we're gonna fold it in half, and then I'm gonna stick it on here. Probably needs a little more glue. So I'm just gluing that down like that. And then we're gonna do sweater weather. There we go. It's going to make it a little chunky, but that's okay. Chunky's okay, like me. Yeah, I'm chunky. And then, actually, no, you're not going to fit in there. Forget it. I don't know why I keep trying to add this in to where it does not want to be. So then with these leaves, I could do them as a little tuck somewhere. I think this maple would make a nice little tuck. Just the points on them, that on the maple, that we'll see. All right, guys, listen, I am going to stop right now. I have to go start dinner. And maybe when dinner's done, I'll come back if I can. Because I do want to finish this. And I would love to do it live. Just to get used to doing live. Just to get familiar with everybody. Oh, hi. How are you? Lagaya. Did you get your package? I'm hoping that you got your package. Let me know that you got your package. If you can. Super excited. But I think that I am going to stop this for now. Clean up my desk. Get my wits about me again while I go make dinner. And maybe I'll come back and we can continue playing. Because I might as well play while I work. I love it. What a great idea. All right, so sweater weather. I'm going to leave that open for a little bit because I want... So we're getting there. We are getting there. This is going to be fun. So this one can go with behind the leaf, and then we can have something bigger behind. How cool is that? All right, we're going to put a tag on him when we come back. Thank you, guys. Dawn, hello. Oh, you're saying hi to Ligaya. Guys, I'm gonna stop for now, but hopefully after dinner I'll jump back on. Thank you, guys. I'm so excited that you came to join me. I'm super grateful. I really, really, really appreciate it. It makes my heart happy because you guys get to see me fail or practice, however you want to look at it. And I really, really appreciate you. So now, bye for now, and we'll craft again soon. Okay? All right. Thanks, guys. Bye. Mwah. Although I don't know how to end. There it is. And do you wish? Do you wish to end the live? Yes.